Alright y'all, welcome back to the channel. This is episode 8, 2023-24 trapping season. We had a bunch of rain last night and I'm after work today out here redoing all my sets. I wasn't expecting anything at all today because when I checked my traps yesterday, most of them were full of water. But check out what I got here behind me. Yeah, buddy. Good looking coyote. That's a good surprise. I was walking up through here because it's pretty wet. I didn't want to drive my truck up here, and I was packing all my stuff, getting ready to redo the set, and come up here and he jumps up. I'm like, heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Because I definitely wasn't expecting nothing. But I wound up backing up and getting a little speed and getting my old truck up here after all. It's a little steep right there. So what this is right here is just a draw. There's a little patch of trees there. This second coyote, I caught one in the last episode out of this draw. This draw runs all the way up top of the hill, and from top of the hill another 50 yards or so after you get top of the hill, it runs into some timber. It runs from that timber, comes down that little patch of trees, and then winds up down at the creek by that other timber you see way down yonder. So I figured when I put this here, the reason I set this spot, the reason I picked it, because it just made sense for them to come down this draw to travel from one timber to another timber, and they can run through this draw and not be seen by much anything. Plus they'll hunt for mice and stuff down draws like this, rabbits and whatnot. So that's why I set this location, and it's been paying off. And I'm assuming this might be a male. He's gonna talk to me a little bit. It's probably a male, don't know. All I had there is a dirt hole set. I'm gonna get him dispatched and keep redoing my sets. Y'all stay tuned. I'll show y'all what the set looks like once I get him out of it. Probably not gonna take time to show y'all the actual me redoing the set, because I still got a lot of sets to redo before dark. So y'all stay with me. Alright y'all, there's my set remade. It's not a dirt hole set anymore. He dug it out like crazy. So now it's like a trench set. And that hole back there where the bait is goes halfway to China. I mean, it's deep. And that's one big old male. He's a big one. Good looking coyote though. I went back with some grub staker and some little bit of shapeshifter, both for bait, and a little bit of dead end coyote gland. We'll see if it'll catch another one. I don't know. It looks like a bomb went off now, but we'll see what happens. I'm up here on another farm. I just come through the gate. I'm pretty sure I see another one bouncing. It's the same day on a different farm. He's way up yonder. Can't tell for sure if it's a coyote, but I'm gonna turn the camera on and start driving that way. So y'all stay with me. Yep, it was a coyote. My freaking GoPro don't want to stay running, so that's why you didn't see a video driving up here. Looks like I got a back foot caught. I had a bank set right there, a little bank right there next to the fence. I got a little close to the fence. I get this one took care of real quick. He's caught by the back foot, and I caught that grate, and then I'll show y'all the location better. Alright, yeah, it's a big old male. He got some rub. He ain't a pretty dog at all. Got him down, but where I was at, there's a long fence row right here. Runs up through there, and there's a little dip down through here, a little low spot. And this low spot runs all the way down to that tree way down yonder. I got another set down there by that tree. And there's a little bit of patch of timber over there, just a small patch of timber, comes up out of a draw. They come up along this fence row, probably hunting mice. Got another dirt hole set right there. That one's about 10 feet on the other side of the fence. I'm gonna remake this one back as good as I can. I can't believe I'm catching all these coyotes, and yesterday my holes were full of water. So definitely wasn't expecting all that. So Anyway, good deal. Nice surprise day after Christmas. So I'm gonna get this one remade and move on. Y'all stay with me. Alright, that's what the set looks like remade. Looks similar to what it did, except without all the digging around the back of it. What I used with this set was Tandy's grub staker for bait, gunslinger, bobcat gland, and red end fox gland. And that's what I caught this one on. And by the way, I lied. It wasn't a big male. It was a big old female. Alright, let's go see if we can do that again. Alright, y'all, that was it for today. Those two. Surprised to catch those today. But anyway, sometimes that's how it turns out when you're not expecting it. I didn't get all my sets redone that I wanted to today because I had to deal with those two. I was happy to deal with them, don't get me wrong. But yeah, so tomorrow I'll try to finish redoing my sets. The only reason I like to redo them after a rain like that, because whew, that hill got me. I catch my breath. Because when it rains like that, the top layer gets crusted over a little bit. Causes the trap, if it gets real solid, it causes the trap to fire just a little bit slower. And sometimes it could cost me a catch. It didn't cost me one last night. But the longer it sets like that, the harder that top layer can get, and it can slow those jaws down just a little bit coming up out of the ground. My waxed dirt and waxed sand that I use, I don't have any issues with that. It can rain on that all it wants to, but I like putting a little layer of dirt, topsoil on top from the area, and that's what gets crusted up. So that's the only reason I like to redo them after a rain. And when I say redo them, a lot of them, all I do is scratch that top layer off just a little bit and sift some loose dirt back on top of my peat moss and waxed sand. And if they were full of water for a long time, I might refresh the bait a little bit. So anyway, y'all stay tuned. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Alright y'all, me and my better half are out here checking traps today. Well, she's camera shy. Anyway, there's a coyote way back yonder. I'm going to try to zoom in on him. He's way back yonder. Alright, I see him in the camera, that little spot there in the middle. He's not moving very much. But it's a coyote. There he moved. Alright, we'll show y'all when we get to him. We're about 300 yards from him. Alright y'all, I'm up here by the coyote. Got a full pack catch on this one.
Why is it so quiet? He's not barking or nothing.
Some of them are shy like that.
I mean, they're just nothing.
So anyway, what this was right here is this that draw where I caught one yesterday, but I caught the one yesterday on the other side of these trees. That draw that runs from timber to timber, or it's been in between timbers. So this right here is below the draw. That's why I said it. Like I said yesterday, it just makes sense for animals to travel this draw from up there down, and they can go all the way down to the creek. I'm gonna walk up here and check the other one on the other side of this timber real quick. All I had here was just a dirt hole set, and I have to look on iNet to see what I used. Looks like nothing in this one. Yesterday I caught the one right up there. And like I say, it comes down through here. That's why I set it up. Another nice coyote. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, buddy. I got 2 more sets to check in the back corner on this farm. And we're almost done checking for today. So me and my wife, when we come through the gate, I told my wife, I said, we're going to have one on this farm. It's going to be a coyote, bobcat, or coon. So we'd already checked the other farms. And come over here and about got to the creek. And sure enough, we seen him bouncing way back here. So what I'm talking about. I'm gonna get this one took care of and remake the set. I'll show y'all what the set looked like and show y'all what the remake looks like, and we'll check the last two. Y'all stay with us.
What is it?
He's gonna talk to us a little bit. Alright, there's my set remade. And if you watch my channel very much, you see that I never use anything like that for backing unless it's naturally already there. There's a few sticks laying around here, and I left that one right there. That's where it was when I made it the first time. I still got to put my bait back in the hole. I pulled it out right there. Still got to put it back in the hole. What I had for bait at this set was I had Owls Outdoors sent me some bait. I used his bait and Tandy's Dead End. What I caught this one on. Go check some more. Y'all stay tuned. Alright y'all, we come back and check the other two sets. Nothing there. So the coyote we just took care of was it for today. And I think that's going to wrap it up for episode 8. I sure do appreciate each and every one of y'all coming to the channel Bluegrass Trapper. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. Yeah, buddy.